Hello guys, this is my first video and I'm going to cover a really important topic, which is when to trade and when not to trade. Basically market conditions. And this is really important because if you learn how to filter days, lower probability days, you can achieve a better win rate and just make more money in the markets and lose less. So the first thing I'll talk about is market cycles, right? You know, the market moves in two main cycles, which is expansion and consolidation. So if there is a huge expansion, you would then anticipate consolidation, and after consolidation, like here, you would anticipate expansion. That happened here. And I would also say something about manipulation, which is really important. If you see a day like this is Monday, this is a no news Monday, which is most of the time it just goes in one direction, or it either consolidates. It did the first thing here, it just went up, and that's why people say don't trade no news Mondays. Here on Tuesday, you can see a clear manipulation during the London session. By the way, here both like Asia and London was expanding, and New York also expanded. But here you can see how Asia was consolidation because it kind of closed at the same place it opened. London clearly manipulated and New York continued higher. So look for manipulation, and if there's no manipulation, like here manipulation on the upside, it expanded lower. And why did it expand lower in the afternoon, in your PM session? Is because of news. So the next thing is news. So of course don't trade during news because you're gonna get cooked most likely. But here what's the most important thing is that this news was FOMC, which is in the afternoon. And for that reason, the New York AM session will be consolidation, like here. So I would skip this day altogether because I don't trade New York PM. Okay, so that's about market cycles. So if you don't see clear manipulation, if you just see expansion, like the whole move already happened, there's no entries, just don't be mad over it and skip the whole day because there's no point in trading. And look at news also, because that's when certain times when volatility comes in the market. Next thing I'll talk about is all-time high and key levels. So basically, you can see here we formed key levels here, which is swing high, right? Swing high here that got swept. Swing high here that got swept. So we got key levels, swing points. But you see this whole Monday, there was no key levels. That's why it was really a low probability day. There's no key levels, it just expanded. It didn't even retrace in the new week opening gap. I think it did retrace into it on YM, which is SMT fill. It's continuation signal. But other than that, there was no key levels really to trade because we're at all-time highs. So I wouldn't really take a trade here and just skip the whole day instead of taking unnecessary losses, because yeah, whatever you're thinking, it would you would have a bearish bias. Most of you guys and me also. But you can see the market never reversed, it just expanded higher. So it's better to just skip those days. There's no clear key levels to reverse from. You can't trade reversals without key levels, especially at all-time highs. And And the next thing is kind of my model, but no SMT, no trade. You don't have to agree with this, but if I don't see an SMT, I don't take a trade, because in my experience, SMT is the strongest reversal signature in the market. And now I want to talk about when can you trade. So first of all, you see clear manipulation between the sessions and consolidation. You have to see consolidation, because if you don't see consolidation, just expansion, I deem it lower probability. And you should trade at key levels and what times, which is really important. That's time intervals. I only trade 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. New York time. I deem that the highest probability time interval of the day. I only take trades there. I see a lot of people taking trades throughout the whole day, like Asia session, London session. Like, I think trading Asia session is the worst idea ever. London session is better, but the best to trade is this 1.5 hours during New York session. And I don't trade the afternoon session. Basically, you have to select one time interval and trade that and just stick to it. And a lot of people say like days, they say don't trade Monday, don't trade no news Monday, don't trade that day, don't trade FOMC week, don't trade NFP day, which I think is bullshit. You can trade any day except for bank holidays, because there's not enough volatility. If you can stick to these simple rules and get your own experience in the market about price action and filtering out these lower probability days and not forcing trades but walking away, you will save yourself time and money and save yourself a lot of hours and just make more money in the market.